Burning issue for me during this, I'd say would probably be healthcare.
Healthcare. What about healthcare exactly?
Just generally how it's kind of, I guess over the last few years, even pre-pandemic, there's been kind of some things that have gone along and not gone in the best direction, I feel.
Okay.
And maybe and then the pandemic has just kind of amplified that.
I work in healthcare and I've been there through the pandemic before, during, after. There's some issues.
Like what? Like, is it long-term care?
Well,
is it ERs? Is it all the things?
I'm kind of more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We've seen, just like throughout the entirety, staffing shortages and the way the staff have been treated. We were part of the group that was supposed to go on strike.
Right.
The way the government treated us during that wasn't fantastic.
Certainly I've got individuals in my circle that are part of the healthcare system, and certainly I see issues with that. But I also see issues personally. Just recently, and there was an ambulance call, a workplace injury. Fire, Winnipeg Fire and Paramedic Services on the ball. They were there in 5 minutes. The ambulance within the city of Winnipeg was on the same timeline as rural service at 30 minutes.
Oh.
So you have to sit back and say, I understand 30 minutes in a rural setting,
Yeah.
but 30 minutes in the city?
The burning issue for me this election is inflation.
In what way?
Just the cost of supporting my family and being able to buy food and pay for bills has grown cumbersome, especially considering my salary's gone up over the last 5 years, but my ability to do those things has gone down. So I want to see some kind of remedy on that front.
Cost of living as it specifically relates to like people on provincial assistance and disability. And honestly, just the way that people are treated in that system is just generally pretty dismal.
I would say the biggest issue for me is sort of a two-in-one affordability in housing.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because I am someone who just got brought into a new professional setting. I'm looking for work and wanting to eventually be out on my own, but just looking at some of the markets or some of the places that's on the market, it is very untenable for me at this, right now.
I recently moved to Transcona area, and I moved from downtown. So for me, like in a new area, I would say the cost of living is the issue. Just thinking of how much all the prices have risen throughout a couple of years in the stores or gas prices, and coming from downtown, safety was a big issue. Just because I live I lived and I work in downtown, so just I really didn't feel safe sometimes, especially at night.